What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to go to BBF's 2 NBA player props I love on the board for this Saturday, May 11th NBA playoffs. There's a 2-game slate, so we're going to give you guys a player that I love from each of these games, so along with the player of the day. So before we get into this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Which means the world to me. Been grinding for you guys every day, trying to give you guys the best content, the best value, the best breakdowns in these player props I could find for you guys, and it would just mean the world to me. And if you guys are a fan of the NBA and prize picks, this is a perfect channel for you guys. If you guys are new, I upload every single day, and for these whole NBA playoffs, I'm going to be uploading for every single day that we got a playoff game. So if you guys want to stay tuned with me, my channel, my content, and even just want to get notified for like my player of the days and stuff, which have been pretty hot recently. I know the last 2 videos, our player of the days haven't hit, obviously because we've been getting kind of screwed over by blowouts. The whole Boston and Cleveland situation, we got just messed up by the blowout. And then obviously in yesterday's video, the whole Nuggets game and Timberwolves got messed up because they were up by like 20 the whole game. The starters didn't even go in for like the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter, and we had a rebound prop. Obviously, Karl-Anthony Towns wasn't going to grab those rebounds if they're not playing good defense. All the Nuggets players were just hitting their shots, so again, less overall opportunities. I'm pretty sure the highest, it wasn't even like a bad play. The play got even taken down, so a lot of our plays recently, at least in like the last 2 weeks, have been at least one have been getting taken down and or bumped. So if I were you guys, I'll make sure this post notice is turned off. But really can't do nothing about the whole blowout situations. That's literally been the only thing that's hurting us. I could guarantee whenever they're a close game that our picks hit. Whenever it's a nice long close game and we find value, our picks are guaranteed to hit. But whenever it's like a 20-point blowout and they don't even play like the fourth quarter at all, again, it's kind of hard to hit those plays when we pick a over on one of those players. So with that being said, we're gonna go to hop right into the picks on today's video. And if you happen with our player of the day in today's video. Now, I typically do not do these kind of player of the days. I usually do like a points prop or like a actual like points, rebounds, and assist prop, like one of those numbers. But there's some insane value on this Josh Giddey 3-pointers play over this 0.5 line. Now, obviously, he needs to bang 1-3 out, and if we look at his last 20 games, as you guys can see, he's gone over this line 65% of the time. Now, it's not the craziest number, but what I do love right here is he has exceeded this 0.5 3-pointers in 12 of his last 14 games on the road. He's been averaging 2 3-pointers made on the road, which is insane value. If we look at him against this Dallas team, he has covered every single time, obviously, except for these last 2 games so far in this series. This was when they were at home. But this little stat right here just proves that he kind of struggles in making threes at home. So obviously he's more of a on-the-road type of player, just banging out those threes. He's been averaging 2 on the road, which is an insane high ceiling for a 0.5 line. As you guys can see, he's been averaging like 2 against these guys outside of these ones over there in OKC. So I'm just not sure, kind of like the opposite of what a player typically does. Usually players are more better at shooting at home, but this guy just, again, he's been averaging 2 on the road in his last 14 games, which is insane value. Again, if we look at his last couple games, obviously these 2 he didn't hit, but it's kind of similar to this whole first series against the Pelicans. The first game he didn't hit, second game he only had 1. Obviously this was 2 home games, and then right when they headed on the road, he had 4 and 4 on the road. So I expected it to be another situation like this. First game he didn't hit like this one. This game he didn't hit as well. But now that he goes on the road, he had a bunch of threes attempted and made 4 of them. So insane value right here. As you guys can see on the road, whenever he has those opportunities, he tends to shoot a lot of threes. So if we look at his last 20 games, the times he does hit, a lot of them, as you guys can see, at New Orleans, at Milwaukee, at New York, he tends to take a lot of 3-pointers. I'm not sure like what's up with this dude. He's kind of a weird guy. I'm not sure if you guys like heard the whole controversy about him, but we're not even gonna get into that. But again, I just really love this number right here, 12 out of his last 14 on the road. And then if we look at Dallas Mavericks defensively against his opposing shooting guard position that he plays, they're ranked 26th in 3-pointers made allowed, giving around 4.5 a game. So it's, again, insane value of them just being weak to that position. And he's proven in the past that he could drop threes on these guys, obviously, except for these last 2. Again, we just kind of mentioned that. But insane value on this play overall. Not really much else to go over. There should be a lot of opportunities, and this series is 1-1. They're going to want to win this game, especially Dallas Mavericks. I expect Josh Giddey, they're going to need some firepower off the bench and everything. So I expect him to come in there and do his thing, just thriving off on the whole road situation with him making threes. So pretty good value right here, and he's been averaging around 4.5 3-point attempts in his last, what is this? 8 games against these guys. So insane value with that line, again, only being at 0.5. Only has some knockdown 1. And if we look at the value on other sports books on this play, there is insane value. Caesars has him at minus 180, BetMGM minus 140. They're typically strict on their lines. What is this? Underdog minus 155, DraftKings minus 130, ESPN Bet minus 135. So overall, throughout all the sports books, it's insane value. I've never really even seen a play on BetMGM minus 140. So insane value right there. Even on Caesars, this is like the highest we'll ever see a play. So minus 180 is insane value. I expect this play to get taken off the board eventually with the value that these other picks have them at. Typically, whenever we take a player that's like minus 160 or above on any sports book, Prize Picks usually bumps them or takes them down. I expect this one to get taken down, if anything, because they can't really bump this line. I doubt they would bump it to like 1 3-pointer. So I expect this one, if they do anything to it, they would take it down. So if I were you guys, I'll hop on this one, and this is my player of the day in today's video. So if you guys are going to take anything from this video, I would recommend this pick. Obviously, we've just been getting screwed over by those blowout situations in the last couple of videos, but I expect this one to be a good game. Both these guys have been competing, and it should be a nice one on the road over there for this OKC team against Dallas. So 1-1 right now, competitive series, and kind of trying to avoid that whole blowout situation. And then with the guy that we're going to be pairing him with in today's video, we're going to be looking at Donovan Mitchell over his points and rebounds. Now, this guy's been going crazy against this Boston team. He's really the only guy scoring. Everyone else has been struggling scoring. I don't even think like this whole series at all, or even like in the last couple, like 4 games, I would say any of these guys have really been averaging over like 20 points like consistently. So Donovan Mitchell's really been their go-to guy so far in the playoffs, and this boy has been shooting. He's been just playing crazy out of his mind. If we look at his field goals attempted, he's been going nuts on these: 36, 27, 25, 19, and he's been shooting well, around 50%, making those shots he's been taking. So again, his line is only at 34.5. Realistically, he could hit this with points alone. In his last 5 games, there's, what is this, like 3 games that he's hit with points alone. So this one he hooked by 0.5, obviously, but in his last 2 games against Boston, he hit this line, so it should be a good game. They're back at home now, so again, more upside. In his last 5 games, he's been averaging 42.2 points and rebounds when his line is at 35.5. So again, insane value. This line's been fluctuating up and down from 34.5 to 35.5. Now it's at the low at 35.5. So we're going to go and take this one. I expect this one to get bumped up by probably by like 0.1 or 0.5. So if I were you guys, I'd go and hop on this one. But if we look at the value in this matchup, he has been going off on this Boston team. They really don't have nothing to stop him. And over his course of his career against these guys on this Cleveland team, ever since 2022, this dude has only missed this line in 1 game, dating back into that 2022 season. Again, ever since the 2023 season, like beginning of it, he's been perfect against these guys. So insane value. What is this? 6 straight against these guys, and then just overall 88% of the time since 2022 is insane. 7 out of the 8 games he's gone over, and a lot of these games have been well over, which is insane value. If we look at Boston defensively against his position that he plays, they are ranked 5th in points allowed. Obviously, they're one of the best teams in the NBA for a reason. All the teams are going to be pretty solid. But point guard position, which Donovan Mitchell fluctuates through, point guard, shooting guard position is where he plays. They're really weak against the point guard, being ranked 21, giving around 25 points a game, being ranked 20th in rebounds, giving around 6.2 a game. Shooting guard position being ranked 21st in rebounds allowed, giving around 8 a game. So again, insane value. If we look at the series so far against these guys, what is this? 6 rebounds, 7 rebounds, along with 33 points, 29 points. Those are insane value. And then now he's going home with the whole home court crowd. He's proven himself at home again in his last couple matchups. As you guys can see, he's just been doing his thing and really thriving. Last game at home, he had 39 points along with 9 rebounds to end out this Orlando game. So obviously pretty good value, and I expect him, just with the way he's been playing since obviously 2022, 2 years so far against these guys, just been dominating consistently. And from the looks of his teammates, they they really haven't been like having an urge to score or nothing, being confident. So I feel like Donovan Mitchell is still going to continue to be that go-to guy, and he should really be the guy trying to put these guys on his back and carry the load for this whole Cleveland team throughout these playoffs. So again, insane value. Last 5 games averaging 42, so damn near 7 over. This line is insane again, and we have it at the low right now. So I expect this one to get bumped up. And if we look at other sportsbooks value on this guy, obviously there's pretty good value. If we look at FanDuel, minus 128, ESPN Bet minus 125, Caesars minus 145, BetMGM minus 125, so pretty good value overall. And again, not really much else to say. I just feel like he should go crazy like he's been doing, and he's just really been dominant against this team. It's been a favorable matchup in his towards his end, so we're going to continue riding with that wave on him. So Donovan Mitchell over that points and rebounds. I know these two are hot right now, but the aspect to rebounds, his line's only 5.5, and this dude's just had 6 and 7 against them. So, and he's been seeing a lot of rebound opportunities as well. As you guys can see, rebound chances 17, 13, 11, 12, 11. So obviously his last 5 games has been seeing insane value. That line is only at 5.5, so with those chances being damn near double of him grabbing rebounds, we're going to go and take that value every single time while we have it. So we're going to be rocking with that 34.5 points and rebounds line. So these are my 2 player props I'm rocking with on the day. Love both these guys. And again, if you guys are going to take anything from this video, this is my play of the day, Josh Giddey, over that 0.5 3-pointers made. Again, I know I typically don't do lines like this, but the value is just unreal, and I expect PrizePicks to take this down, if anything, just with the way the other sportsbooks had it valued. So typically whenever sportsbooks have insane value like that, PrizePicks has been strict on their lines and just harsh and removing things. So I expect this one, again, if I were you guys, I'd go hop on that one right away. So these are my 2 that I'm rocking with, and unfortunately, again, the last 2 player of the days hasn't been smacking, obviously, because the 2 games we picked were blowouts in those last 2 days. Can't do nothing about those situations. Again, less minutes, less rebound chances, less shot opportunities overall. Just everything is just kind of shot on those ends, so can't do nothing about that. But this game should be a good one, and this Boston game should also be another good one over there back in Cleveland. So both good games. Looking to be a nice day of basketball on this Saturday, May 11th. So hopefully it's a good day, and these games are just nice close ones. If they are close games, I could almost guarantee these hit for us just with the value and breakdowns that we found for you guys. So with that being said, these are the plays I'm rocking with on the day. That is pretty much all I got for today's video. And again, please drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. 50% of you, over 50% of you guys who are watching these videos do not subscribe. So it would just mean the world to me if you guys could drop that sub real quick. It would just really help my channel out, continue to grow the content and everything for you guys. And yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.